of your houses and on your gates. 2 keys to survive so that this generation of Israelites can see the promised land. What are those? The Lord is one. Whatever happened to you, even if you become rich, there's only one Yahweh. And second, teach your children. Deacon actually emphasized this earlier. Apparently, these Israelites are very disobedient, and they did not teach their children what they had learned. So this brought them a curse. This batch did not see the promised land. So as they traveled, this generation kept on dying, and Moses died as well. So it was Joshua and the new generation that actually see the promised land. But because this new generation where their ancestors failed to teach them, they were also unfaithful, disobedient. So because of that, they experienced the 7 cycles of sins and deliverance. It's a very nice story and a lot of things that you would learn. If you want to read, that would be in the book of Judges, chapter 3 to 16. So do not forget, he also emphasized to teach our children. Let us continue doing that and be a good example. Remember, our target is heaven, and that is the promised place for us. So let us not repeat the same mistakes of the Israelites. Let us be faithful and obedient as a son and daughter of God. St. Peter even said, always be ready to give explanation to anyone who asks you for a reason for your hope, but do it with gentleness and reverence. Keep your conscience clear. Learning is also to help others. The knowledge we learn from Scripture and from our church is not for us to keep. It has to be shared. Yes, therefore, in our lifetime, it is an ongoing pursuit, knowing God not only for ourselves but for others. We need to be skilled to be able to live good life according to God's plan. We can only do that by knowing God and allowing Him to form us. Sister Annie, a talk last year, emphasized that Pope Paul VI said to be formed as a Christian, one must be reformed, conformed, and transformed. Otherwise, you are deformed. So let us be formed. Okay? So my suggestion, continue reading the Scripture. SOLofFCC is studying the book of Revelation under the supervision of Brother Oscar Tolentino. I hope other groups are doing a lot of Bible study. Read the Catechism of the Catholic Church. If you want to learn about the Scripture more, it's in here. You want to know the dogma of the Church, it's in here. This is our guide to know more what's the true teaching of the Catholic Church. Go to the Catholic website first before the Christian website. Okay? There's a lot of things to learn. Continue watching EWTN. Tune into the Catholic radio station. While you're driving, instead of keep on talking, use the time to study. Okay? Every minute is possible. That's only my suggestion. Take courses, free or not. No? Having said that, I want to promote the courses being offered by the Diocese of Oakland. They have Catechism, School of Pastoral Ministry, Theology of the Body, and you can go to their website, oakdiocese.org. I'm on my 2nd year. Brother Arthur is not here. Finished the School of Pastoral Ministry, and he also graduated taking the Catechism. So he's in his journey. I'd like to thank Deacon Steve for guiding me on my talk. And then I have a small gift for everyone. You can grab one, please, just one. This is my part of my street evangelization. It's a handy-dandy book. I hope you will like it. And if you have one already, just get one and give to the person you want to evangelize. Again, brothers and sisters, we must not only be hearers of the words, we must heed the word, obey, respond, and do the word. It is good to be knowledgeable, but knowing is one thing, okay? But it is another to possess it. Another three key words that I mentioned earlier: grace. Pray all the time for God's grace. Pray for the virtues that you need, and this is piety. Know it. Study all the time. Know Christ in any way you can. Read His love letter to you. Possess it. Practice. Put into action whatever you have learned. so that you could live like Christ and to bring friends to Christ. When you know what God says, what God means, and how to put His truth into practice, you will be equipped in every circumstances of life. We are called to make the light of Christ shine brightly in this world. So let us all live like Christ, live life to the fullest. Viva la vida de colores.
Thank you, Sister Doris. What a wonderful talk. Any questions for Sister Doris?
No.